because you had your chance, right?
Yeah.
We've been out here, right, in the chief areas of concourse, bringing out the word, right? Wisdom crieth without. We be outside with the wisdom, right? Teaching the Bible. But y'all didn't want to hear it, right? Turned your back, closed your ears, you know, make your slick, sly comments, and went on about your day. Hey, we did our part. We got the blood off our hands, you know. We made you aware, right? All these Negroes, the wicked 2/3 out here, they all heard it, right? They know it, but they just won't do it. Well, when the missiles start coming down, it's going to be too late to try to start doing it then. Now's your chance. You know, get yourself together, man. Start keeping these commandments. Start being a practicing Israelite, you know. All right, so let's get 1 Corinthians 14:33.
For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints.
That's right. And that's why you know Christianity Sunday morning building with a steeple with a damn Roman torture rack at the top, that's not the church that the Most High is talking about. That's not the church of the saints, right? First of all, according to the scriptures, the saints are the Israelites, right? But y'all are still operating under the slave Bible, right? You know, it's time to wake up, people, right? The Most High doesn't operate in confusion, and there's nothing more confusing than the Trinity doctrine, right? So let's jump to Second Maccabees, chapter 7, which, hey, I don't know if you don't have an apocrypha, you need to go get one, or get you a King James 16:11, and you need to open it up to Second Maccabees and read chapter 7 if you want to read about some mighty men, okay? But you can do that on your own time, because you're going to see men that stand strong in what they believe, and what they believe is the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And they don't give a damn who likes it or who's going to try to make them conform to the world. They put their foot down, and they chose death over disobeying the Most High, right? You don't know anybody like that, because you go to Sunday morning Christianity, right? So learn about your forefathers and your forebrothers, right? The Maccabees, okay? But so we're just going to jump to pull these verses out right here. Give me 2 Maccabees chapter 7, verse 31. Start with.
Verse 31. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of Yahweh.
That's right. These wicked Christianity churches and these theologian schools and all that, they have been hell on the Hebrews, right? Let's get that 31 more time.
Okay. And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape the hands of Yahweh.
That's right. And you ain't going to get away with it, man. You're not going to get away with that. All right? Now jump to 35.
Verse 35. For thou hast not yet escaped the judgment of Almighty God, who seeth all things.
That's right. You're not going to get away with that, you know? You have hell to pay for disregarding the Most High's chosen children and his laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Now let's get verse 37.
But I, as my brethren, offer up body and life for the laws of our fathers, beseeching Yahweh that he would speedily be merciful unto our nation, and that thou by torments and plagues mayest confess that he alone is God.
That's right. He alone is God, right? You're going to have to pay for pushing and following this madness of the Trinity doctrine and all the other wicked, unbiblical teachings and beliefs of Sunday morning Christianity, right? Instead of following the Most High, right? It's like it said, Shema Yasher Yahweh Alanai Yahweh Akkad, right? In other words, hear, O Israel, The Lord our God is one Lord. He's not three wrapped in one and co and all this mess. No, it's very simple, right? So let's close it out. Ecclesiastes, that was it on that, right?
That's it on that.
Ecclesiastes 12, 13, and 14.
Oh, let me read one.
Oh, please do. Come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell?
That's right.
Cut.
If you can tell, right?
Right.
Which we know a lot of y'all can't tell, man. Because you caught up in the madness, caught up in the hype.
You know what other doctrine that cuts? The Old Testament Israelites believe that Christ never existed.
Right.
So who's that son there?
Exactly. Because what verse is that again? What verse was that?
Proverbs 30 and 4.
That's right. Old Testament talking about the Son of the Most High. Yeah. How can you combat that?
Right.
Negro only, Old Testament onlys.
Yep. And you Old Testament Israelite and Negro only Israelite, y'all some off cats, man. I can see why the Most High didn't give you the knowledge or took it away from you, man.
Right.
Y'all off, man.
Yep.
Your spirit's off.
Yep.
You just as bugged out than the Christians, man.
Right. Terrible.
Con to that.
Con, so let's get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, 14.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Verse 14, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
That's right. So hey, with that, I say peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Woe to the other nations. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, sons of Yahweh signing out. Death to America.
Death to America.
America.